Hello. Today I'll be reviewing NegaDuck issue 3 released by Dynamite Entertainment. With the main Darkwing series over, it's going to be up to NegaDuck to carry the torch until the Justice Ducks comic starts. So far, the NegaDuck comic has been pretty good so far. It's written by Jeff Parker, with interior art by Ciro Cangialosi, with the main cover being done by Jay Lee and June Chung, with this issue's variant cover being done by Drew Moss. So we continue where we left off last time, with NegaDuck reaching Agony Island, where he'll attempt to retrieve King Midas's gauntlet, which allows him to turn anything into gold. First, we have some shenanigans where he meets a sea monster, and as soon as he gets away from the giant squid, he then gets attacked by mutant eels and other sea creatures. He finally makes it to the island only to discover that the other villains have already beat him there. And he watches from the shadows as the other villains are slowly picked off until it's just him, Bushroot, Liquidator, Quackerjack, and Megavolt, reuniting the Fearsome Five. Of course, none of them trust NegaDuck, and NegaDuck doesn't trust them, but they do have to work together. NegaDuck eventually makes it to and retrieves the gauntlet, only for a mysterious stranger to show up right at the end. So, what are my thoughts? I'd say that this is a pretty fun comic. There's some really nice art. There's some good gags. It's pretty funny, but it does suffer from the problem that one small section of a much larger story where you can't just pick up issues here and there. You have to acquire them all in order to understand what's going on. And since this is entirely from NegaDuck's perspective, there aren't any other characters to really cut to. And now that all the characters are all in the same place, it doesn't feel like there's enough story to warrant a 4 to 6 issue story. Because instead of a series of standalone adventures, it's just one long adventure that is stretched out. Aside from that, it was an enjoyable read. There's also some pretty cool panel layouts as well, which is something that a lot of times you may not notice when reading a comic, but it's actually very important how the panels are laid out. It's very dynamic. If you've been reading the comics so far, I'd recommend picking up this issue. And the one area where the NegaDuck series is dropping the ball is the covers. There are a lot less to choose from, and the options that are there aren't very great. There's only really like one or two really standout covers, and the rest of them range from kind of ugly to bland. All in all, it's a fairly entertaining comic with some good art and some funny jokes, and with a story that has enough twists in it to keep you entertained. Till next time, see ya.